My brain is full of ideas and things to do, and I've always had this dream of having a device that could take everything from my brain and type it out and organize it for me so I would never forget anything that I had thought about. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the closest thing to this I've found, the Plaud Note Pen. This is an AI voice recorder that's super cool. It's very small, takes up basically no space at all, and it has this magnetic piece on the back of it. So you can very easily attach it to your shirt, and then whenever you're ready to start recording, all you have to do is press and hold in the middle, and there's a little red light that will turn on to show you that the device is now recording. This is so useful whether you just want to record a to-do list, your thoughts while you're driving, or just brainstorming through a project. It also works really well if you're working with a colleague because it even will separate the speakers out whenever you're done recording. So you record audio with this, and then as soon as you're done, that's where the magic happens, because you get on the Plaud app, you can generate a transcript from your recording, and then it'll also do a mind map for you to help show you all the different topics you talked about. And there's also next steps and a full AI summary tool as well. And I found this to be such a valuable tool to use while driving, while in meetings, and it's also great for use when you're at the doctor's office and you need to remember things. Or it works really well too if you're doing a brainstorming session with a colleague, because it'll actually allow you to separate the different speakers on this so that you can see what you said and what someone else said. So this is a very useful tool because it's so small and it gives you very great battery life and records for a very long time as well. It's got 64 gigabytes of storage built into it, and then it also allows you to upload everything to the secure Plaud cloud. I do want to say Plaud sent me this for free for purposes of making some videos. This is the kind of device I've been wanting for a long time, and when they asked me if I wanted to check it out, I was very excited to see just what the Note Pen could do. I've been recording this whole time, and the light on this is red to show us that it's recording. Then whenever you're done recording, all you have to do is go on your Plaud app, pull down to refresh, and it'll actually show you that I'm recording right now. We can press the button on it to make it stop, and the red light goes off. That's my first complaint with this. I wish the red light was on the top as well, because if you're wearing this, it can be kind of hard to know that you're actually recording on it because the red light is so small and inconspicuous. But once you're done recording, all you have to do is pull up and refresh, and it'll actually sync it over Bluetooth, or you can also set it up to use Wi-Fi as well. So once we get the file created, we have to go to generate and press generate, and you can choose between different AI models and a couple of different summary templates as well. And I've just been using the reasoning autopilot, and that one has been working really well for me to organize my thoughts as I go. So you do have to give it a little bit of time to do the transcription and also to do the AI summary. I typically just go do something else while I'm waiting for this, and I come back later. So you can see we've already got our transcript to show us everything that we were talking about earlier on in the video. So once you're done with it, you get a summary view of all the different things that you talked about or that your meeting had, which I find this to be super useful to actually organize thoughts out later. And also what I love about using this whenever I'm coming up with ideas, or if I'm talking about my to-do list, it'll make a to-do list for me at the bottom that I can then copy and paste into the reminders app and be ready to go with that. And then it also made a mind map for us as well, just to help me go through all the different things that we talked about earlier. Here's a transcript I recently made where I was scripting out a video of a Thunderbolt dock, and it was really nice to be able to go through everything I wanted to talk about for that video to kind of map it out before I actually went to record the video for my YouTube channel on it. And I also really love using the summary on it as well. You can also play back your audio if you want to listen to it, and you can even change it to a faster speed as well. And they have AI speech enhancement to reduce some background noise from it as well. The audio quality on this is going to depend on how close you have it to the speaker, but I found this does a pretty good job. And what's nice about using this versus using a phone is you don't have to worry about if you get a phone call or if your phone goes off or runs out of battery life, because you get really good battery life on the Plaud Note Pen. So what I love about the Plaud Note Pen is that it's so small and versatile, whether you want to just talk through your thoughts, make to-do lists, or if you're in a meeting and you need a way to document everything that you went through and to have clear next steps for this. I think that's another way this is super useful. I was in a meeting a couple weeks ago, we recorded it, we made the next steps, and we knew exactly what we needed to do after the meeting to make sure everyone got their projects done. So overall, I think this is a really cool and useful device. The tech behind it is also super cool. It's got this magnetic back on it, and in the box you also do get this little charging cradle which magnetically attaches, has a USB-C port on it, and Plaud also gave a really nice braided USB-C to USB-C cable in the box as well. If you don't want to magnetically attach this to your shirt, you can also use this clip, which is pretty cool if you want to give this to someone else or pass it around. There's also two other accessories you can buy. There's the wristband, which is pretty cool if you want to actually just wear it kind of as a bracelet and then have it ready to record whenever you need it throughout the day. Or my personal favorite is the lanyard. This just clips to the top and you can adjust the size of it depending on how big you need it, and then just quickly throw the lanyard on whenever you're ready to talk. The Note Pen gives you 64 gigabytes of internal storage, and it can record for up to 20 hours straight without having to recharge it. It does take 2 hours to charge it, but once it's charged, you get up to 40 days of battery life on this when it's on standby mode, which means you're always ready to go with it. It's also super sleek how there's no physical buttons on it. It just has this haptic feedback on it whenever you go to record. You see the little red light does turn on it. It's also very easy to start the recording on this. The only time I ever missed a recording was when I was taking it out of standby mode by pressing it, and I didn't realize that the recording hadn't actually started yet. So if you go from standby to recording mode, then you might have to actually press it twice. So it's important to make sure that you turn it on all the way whenever you go to record it. I also like that Plaud enabled Find My on this, so it works perfectly fine with any other Apple accessories in the Find My app, so you can use that to play a sound on this. Or if you leave it behind, then your phone can alert you to tell you that you left your Note Pen behind, which is really useful if you're giving it to someone else to record and then you forget to take it back from them later. So there's a lot of thoughtful design features with the Note Pen. There's a couple things that you need to be aware of if you're going to buy the Note Pen though. The Note Pen comes in at $160, which I think is a perfectly fine price for such a small and tiny audio recorder that gives you cloud capabilities and also the ability to connect it to your phone, so you don't have to pop out an SD card or use it with a computer or anything. And you can very easily start transcribing directly from your app. The big con of this is, even though it has unlimited cloud storage, you do have to pay for your transcription minutes. So you get 300 minutes a month of transcription for free, which if you're using this like I was, or if you're recording meetings with this, 300 minutes a month is not a lot. So then you can either go out and you can buy minutes and just do transcription minutes, or you can also upgrade to their Pro or their Unlimited plan. The Pro plan gives you more minutes, and it also adds a couple of extra features to the Note Pen, or the Unlimited plan gives you unlimited transcription minutes, which is going to be what you need if you're using this every single day and you're using this as a key piece of your life. And I think the Note Pen can really do that, whether you're using it in meetings or you're using it while you're driving. There's so many great use cases for this, but you just need to be aware that you are going to have to buy either that extra Unlimited plan or the Pro plan, or just buy more minutes with this if you really want to use it for the transcription features. And I think once you try it out, that's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want that Pro or Unlimited plan depending on how you use it. So you can either buy it on a month-to-month basis. It's a little bit more expensive that way. That's probably the best way to make sure that you're going to use all the minutes with it. Or if you find this is an essential piece of your workflow, that's when you should go out and you should buy the yearly Pro or Unlimited plan and give yourself way more minutes. So who is the Plaud Note Pen for? I think this is for you if you need a way to get your thoughts out of your head and get them typed out, get them outlined, get them into something that you can use and remember everything. If you need audio recordings to reference later on from meetings or other important parts of your life, I think that's when the Note Pen is super useful. You do need to be aware that depending on the state that you live, most states require you tell people if you're using audio recorders, so that is one thing to make sure that you're being mindful of whenever you use the Note Pen. Another great way you can use this is if you're a student, you could use this to record lectures to help you remember everything the teacher says and to be able to outline it as well. So there's so many ways you can use the Plaud Note Pen, and I really recommend it for anyone who needs a way to have a great audio recorder with amazing cloud and AI capabilities. If you're interested in buying the Plaud Note Pen, I have links to buy in the description below, and I also have a special coupon code for Adam Talks Tech viewers. Just follow the link in the description below and use the code Adam Talks Tech, and you'll get an additional discount on your purchase of the Note Pen AI. If you got any questions about this, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear them. Like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any upcoming content.